Chapter 1 Part 2. In this we're going to read about overview of the developments during modern period, sources, surveys, indigenous literature and miscellaneous works. Studying the modern period of Indian history. So, during the modern period, numerous regional kingdoms emerged in India after the decline of Mughal Empire. The European trading companies in India during the Mughal period started to take advantage of the political chaos in the country and fought with each other to gain power. What are the European trading companies? English East India Company, French East India Company, Portuguese East India Company, Dutch East India Company. After a long struggle, the English East India Company emerged as a supreme power in India. They established themselves by having control over India and turned into a colony of the British Empire. As a colony, India was exploited mercilessly, which means they took all the raw materials, wealth from India and made our Indian people as laborers. After a long drawn struggle, India got independence on 15th August 1947. The domination of the India by the British brought many political, economic, social and cultural changes in India, which means we people started to learn English as well as the education system changed, the administration system changed. So these are the changes which happened in India during the colonial period. What are the sources we have to learn about this? We have enough sources for the understanding of the modern period. They are as follows. Official records maintained by the British, which includes written records of their administrative activities in India from the district to the central level. They also set up record rooms and special institutions such as archives and museums to preserve these records. Most of these records available in the National Archives of India, which is in New Delhi, and at the Nehru Memorial Museum and Library, which is at New Delhi, in the form of microfilms. Surveys. British undertook numerous surveys in order to gather information about the country. Example, mapping the land. They have to keep some boundaries, for that they have mapped the land. Surveying the soil quality. In order to cultivate the crops and to have a higher revenue, they surveyed our soil, climate and vegetation. So about the climate and vegetation, they have calculated the rainfall and the crops which can be planted over a period of time, and the census operation by calculating the number of people in a particular area to have a proper labor. Other than this, records of European companies like Portuguese, Dutch, French, and also the English East India companies are also useful to know about the 17th and 18th centuries. Not only the official records, our national leaders' biographies and autobiographies also helpful for learning the modern period. They will help us to know about the common lives. That means the people of our India's way of living and their culture. English and vernacular newspapers such as Rast Gofta, Patriot, Amrit Bazar Patrika, Indian Mirror, and Kesari are also useful. Diaries of the people and records left behind the travelers and pilgrims also useful. Pilgrims means the people who move in search of holy places. Thank you.